Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel Blue House Vintage. So today I'm going to take you through a little thrift haul that I recently got from the Goodwill Bins, and we're also going to take a look at what I got for Thriftmas. So I wasn't able to film at the Goodwill Bins because if you haven't been there, it can be kind of intimidating. There's a lot of people and a lot going on, and it's just not super easy to have your phone out videotaping. But here I'll show you what I did manage to pick up. If you haven't been to Goodwill Bins, or if you don't have any in your community, the way they do the pricing is by weight. So ours is $1.35 per pound. So I found a vintage pillowcase, so I picked that up. And I also found a vintage sweater, not in my size. This is actually a 2 extra large, but I got it because the brand actually sells really well. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Traditions, Country Traditions, and it has embroidery there on the front. And those actually do sell quite well. And I've also heard that finding inclusive sizes is actually a really good thing. They actually sell well as well. So I'm going to give that a shot. I just started a Poshmark account, and I have like one thing on there right now, but I'm going to give that a go and just see what that's all about, just for curiosity's sake more than anything else. So I'll let you know if I end up selling any items on Poshmark and how that goes. I also picked up a book just for my daughter for Christmas, Fancy Nancy book. She's really into that series. And I also found a vintage Twister. So classic game, and it has all of its pieces, which is actually only 2 pieces. It's only the board and the mat, and they're in really good shape. Like, it looks like it has not even been used. The box is a little bit beat up, but the game itself is like brand new. And then this quilt I picked up. I think it's kind of like a twin sized quilt. I think it would be good for my daughter's room. It has really nice colors. I'm not too sure about cutting it up and making it into anything, but I think it would be good for her room, or for somebody else if I decide to sell it. One thing I'll say about the Goodwill Bins is this is the item's last chance. So if it does not get purchased, it goes to the landfill. So I don't know. I guess I felt bad for some of these items. I wanted to rescue them. This item here is a super soft, almost like new light pink throw. And so I picked that up. I'm just going to keep that. It matches kind of the colors that I have in my living room. So I'm going to keep that. It's just super soft and warm, and it had no stains on it, and got it all washed up, and it's just like brand new. And you can find a lot of that type of thing at the Goodwill Bins. And then this is one of the crowning glories of the thrift trip to the bins. This is a vintage I'm going to say it's 80s ski jacket, and it is in mint condition. Whoever owned this didn't ski much because it is in perfect shape. It's a Sun Ice brand, and it has like all the bits and bobs. Like, it has that little, I'm assuming that's like a lift ticket pocket. It has all the branding. It's a size, I think it's a size medium. So just an amazing, amazing coat. It'll be hard to part with it, but I do plan on selling it. Although it would make for a pretty amazing, like, Halloween kind of costume get up, an 80s costume. But so I may hold on to it until next Halloween, but more than likely I'll try to sell it on Poshmark, and I'm just trying that out. I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet. So I'm just trying it out and to see if selling clothes is something that I'm even interested in doing, because typically in the past I've never bothered to do that at all. Even with my clothes that I'm done with, I never sell them. I just donate them right to the thrift store. So I'm going to give it a go and to see what it's all about. But look at those colors. Isn't it amazing? So this was my favorite. I think this was my favorite find from that trip. Yeah, it even has like you can open the zippers on the side for your ski gloves. It has that pattern inside. Like it has everything. This is a nice ski jacket. So I was just absolutely stoked to find this. I think I laughed out loud when I grabbed it from inside the bins. That's the other thing, if you end up going to if you do have bins and you want to go and check it out, it's kind of an intense experience, because when they roll the bins out, at least at mine, they roll them out 3 at a time, and they line them up, and you are not allowed to touch the bin until all 3 are lined up in position. So there will be, 15 people on each side of every bin, and just waiting with their hands kind of poised or at their sides or like at the ready, but nobody's allowed to touch the bin until the lady says, okay, go. So it's kind of crazy. This blanket, I actually thought I got it at the bins, but I actually didn't. I got that at Value Village, that quilt blanket. This I found at the bins. Just a wine storage rack. So if you like, I have a few extra bottles of wine. I'm just going to use that to store them. So I'll probably just keep that for myself, just put it on the storeroom shelves and put some bottles of wine in it. And this is the haul from the Goodwill Bins. But not that quilted blanket. I actually got that at Value Village and I forgot. There's actually another blanket that I got at the Goodwill Bins, which I'll show you here coming up. But this one, this is just going to be for me to keep for our basement, just for cuddling up, watching movies. It's a super warm, just quilted, kind of fluffy blanket, and it's absolutely huge. So I spread it out and it actually covers my entire couch. So it's kind of a nice blanket. I had to wash it. I think I washed it 3 times. And then this is the throw that I actually found at the Goodwill Bins, or tapestry, whatever you want to call it. And this, I feel like, is just the most epic tapestry. It's almost in brand new condition. It's cottagecore at its finest. I just think the detail is amazing. The little house, the little kitty cat sitting on the sidewalk, and the hanging baskets. Look at the little hanging baskets. Like, it's so perfect. It has so many details, like the little bird bath, the roses. So this is, I think it's just epic. I know that someone's gonna really like this and really appreciate it. And if not, then I'll get to keep it for myself. But with all these trips to the thrift store, I can't keep everything. I have to sell some of the items. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to keep bringing you guys videos, because I'll have nowhere else to store stuff, and I won't be able to go to the thrift store anymore. Oh, and then this is actually probably the best thing from the bins, are Valentino brand new lace-up boots. I didn't really get a close-up of them, but yeah, they have that V buckle at the top, and they're in my size, so I picked these up for myself, and they're super cool, real leather, real Valentino boots, size 38 in European size, so they fit perfectly. So that was probably like my favorite find that I had. I also got some vintage Barbie stuff, like Barbie, I think it's Barbie ice cream shop. It's not the full set, unfortunately, but a few little Barbie bits and bobs as well for my daughter. So that's kind of cool too. So we'll see if she ends up playing with that. If not, then we'll sell that kind of each piece individually. And now getting into the Thriftmas haul. So my family did Thriftmas this year. So nothing, we were not allowed to buy anything new. So all the gifts had to be from the thrift store. It was an awesome challenge. It was probably one of the best Christmases we've ever had. And nobody had, massive credit card bill to pay off at the end. And nobody spent a lot of money. And all the gifts were really thoughtful and sweet. So it was really fun. So this is basically the stuff that my mom got me. She's the only person that buys me anything. The first thing is just a planner. And no year, like undated. So you can use it for... I don't even have to use it this year. I can use it next year. It's a really cute little stationery. She finds the best things. This is, if you know, but this is a chip and dip stand. So I have the bowl and the littler bowl, but I don't have the rack. So she found one for me. And this brass mug or chalice, if you will, this is epic. I was actually there when my mom found this at the thrift store, and I thought she was going to keep it for herself, and then lo and behold, I unwrapped it Christmas Day, and she gave it to me because I liked it so much. But such a cool cup. And then she got me this. She knows I love pottery, so this is a little vase. I think this would be really good for like spring decorating with some stems in it. So that's a hobbyist kind of piece, a studio piece. It's signed on the bottom. It's hard to make out what it says, but somebody put a lot of time and effort into that beautiful vase. And also she found a brand new, so this had the tags and everything on it. This is an Anthropologie dish towel and an Anthropologie spatula. So like I said, brand new. So you can find, if you're new to thrifting, you can find brand new, brand name stuff at the thrift store for a bargain, a fraction of the price. I don't know, obviously know what she paid, but my mom doesn't buy anything that's not cheap. So it's probably like $3 at the most, and regular probably $25. And then she got me a little book on hygge, which is like a Danish way of living. And it's kind of relating to like how to make your life more cozy, which also includes a lot about your home and how to make your rooms more cozy and just to have kind of a better, happier lifestyle. And then this was my favorite thing that I got. So this is a little cat plant pot, or whatever you would use this for. I'm going to put a plant in it, but I think it's amazing. I think it's adorable. Somebody potted that they put a lot of effort into that, and then somebody put it in the thrift store. So we rescued it, and it's dated in 2018 as an 18 on the back. So I'm assuming that they made it in 2018, but it's just super adorable. So I love it, and I'll show it to you guys later when I put a plant in it and get it going. And then, so this is what's sold. So a few things have gone through Facebook Marketplace. So this crib toilet seat was sold on Facebook Marketplace. The girl who bought it was so stoked. This also went Facebook Marketplace. A girl who bought it got it for her boyfriend, those are his clan colors, his Scottish clan colors. So she got it for him. So that was super sweet. And then this went off my Etsy shop. And I think it was $15 or $20. I can't remember off the top of my head. Everything on my Etsy shop is really cheap right now because I'm just starting it out. And this is the brass candle holder. So that went for $10 off of Etsy. This Scandia pottery piece or ceramic piece went for $25 off of Etsy. And that went down to the States, I believe. And that's it for today. But if you like what you see, please subscribe, please like our video, and we'll be back for a lot more in the new year. Thanks for watching.